What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm your girl, Lady T. Hi, y'all. Okay, so got a new phone, got a new camera, so I'm just checking it out. I'm on my lunch break, and I was like, let me just come talk to my peoples about something. Okay, y'all. So real talk. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Do I still love it? Absolutely. But I cannot sit here and tell y'all that I am a little disappointed. And I'm going to tell you what I'm a little disappointed about. I'm a little disappointed because I feel as though it's missing something. Like, Love and Hip Hop to me, when it first started, I mean, we all know reality TV has its thing with it being scripted a little bit. We know that. But the best reality shows to me is when it comes off as authentic as possible. And we're missing the authenticity of Love and Hip Hop. Like when Love and Hip Hop Atlanta first came on, it gave you what you needed because a lot of that stuff was real, okay? So I'm going to do like my brother James Caldwell does, and I'm going to get on my soapbox, and I'm going to tell y'all my little gripes about how I feel about Love and Hip Hop and how this whole thing is just getting way out of control. Because I was sitting here watching, I was just like, what are we doing? Mona, what are we doing? Okay, so let's just begin. Now, when I'm talking about the authenticity of Love and Hip Hop, remember season 1, when we first got introduced to Stevie J, Jocelyn, and Mimi? You could tell that some real shit had popped off. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Mimi and Stevie, they had auditioned. Like she said, I've been doing my little research. Like she said, she had auditioned. And she said they had got on the show because one of the producers had caught them arguing while they were at the audition. I guess they were like, ooh, they'll make for good TV. Okay. But it came from an authentic place still. Like, ooh, they got drama. Let's film them and they drama. But what producers thought was just, a struggling hip-hop couple going through their ups and downs, they stumbled across Jocelyn because he was smashing her. Little did we know that Mimi already knew Jocelyn, but she didn't know that they were smashing like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's where all the drama came, and we was able to catch it on camera, and we got our entire life. Same thing for Mama D. When Mama D and Lil Scrappy and all them first came on the show, this was the aftermath of all that shit with Diamond and Scrappy and Mama D. Remember? Because Mama D lit Diamond ass up season 1. Y'all remember that? But that was real. It was going on in the streets. They had a really nasty breakup. Diamond left Scrappy for Soulja Boy. It was just a whole big old mess. But again, it was real. Okay. Even the whole thing with Scrappy and Erica and Shay, that was real too. Like, you could tell he was struggling with wanting to be with his baby mama or chilling with somebody that didn't give him as much drama. And, on the fact that he just don't like to be alone anyway. Like, let's be real. Scrappy, he can't be alone. Anyway. So, I don't know. Even with Scrappy and what's his name? Stevie, when they got into it, that was for real too. Like, you could tell it was real beef. Now, fast forward, 4 years later, we got these contrived ass storylines. Like Jocelyn. It seemed like she just came back to just let everybody's tea out so we can have so they can have something to shoot and we can have something to watch. Like, she's there just to make sure everybody knows what's going on so they can catch everybody's reaction and pow, pow, pow. There go the fireworks. There go, the drama and all the shit that we tune in to watch every freaking Monday. But it's not authentic. Like, nothing is just happening just to happen. Like, for instance, come on now. What grown ass woman, I'm about to talk about Mama D. What grown ass woman comes into a boutique in a public mall and has hay in her purse and then throws it on the floor and tells somebody that they got rotten eggs and next time they need to sit on their nest and watch over their eggs? Like, who does that? I mean, like, Mama D, ain't you like 50, 60 years old? I don't know no self-respecting woman in their middle age would do that. Hell, I'm not even in my middle age and I wouldn't even do that. Come on now. So it's just like, you're giving me a headache. And then, you know, like, this whole thing with KK and Scrap De Leon and all that. Okay, so think about this, y'all. Mona, she was all the people that's been there for like 4, 5 seasons or whatever. You know, basically they just hanging around and they just trying to search for new storylines to keep them on the show, to keep them relevant. So of course she had to bring in some new people to get us tuned into. Well, she did it, and she did it to the 10th power. Like, she got real life criminals on here, y'all. Real life freaking criminals. Like, we talking about not just one mugshot or 2 mugshots. We talking about everybody got at least 30, 40 mugshots, okay? From KK to Scrap De Leon to Tommy. Like, come on now. And then kind of find out my girl Tiki44 was saying that this is all a freaking hoax. So I just don't know what to do. Like, and it's not gonna make me stop watching. It's not. So let me just say that as a disclaimer. It's not like I'm gonna just stop watching it. I just want to know, are y'all kind of disenchanted like I am? Like, you definitely gonna watch because it's funny, but you kind of miss the authenticity of the show. Like, it used to be some elements of realness. Now it's just these crazy ass storylines. Like, Tommy, you come in there with your lingerie on, talking about where the bitch at, and then you gonna run out the house and pull over some truck driver. Who does that? Like, how the hell you don't have no keys to a freaking car, or how your Uber ain't waiting outside for you, however the hell you get around? Who the fuck has all that stuff, who has on barely nothing and then don't know how they gonna get the hell on after they bust up in this man's house? You gotta have a getaway plan. Like, I don't know. Same thing with this whole thing with Mimi and Chris. Like, honestly, this is what drew me to do this video. Because I was watching Jocelyn's, party, her release party for church or whatever. And I'm just like, why though? Like, we talking to Chris, and this is supposed to be Mimi's girlfriend. But she don't consider herself a girl, but she didn't go through the change, and she gets offended because she looks like a girl, but gets offended because everybody calls her a girl or a woman or whatever. I'm just like, huh? Well, that's what you look like. And I'm just like, I don't even want to debate this because we already know that you only on here for a storyline. Mimi only brought you on here for a storyline. Y'all don't even have chemistry. And Mimi, let me get on you. Like, you went from, getting into it with, Stevie and Jocelyn to get with Nico the Freako to the sex tape to now you gay. I just don't know. Like, y'all, I don't know. Like, what have we reduced ourselves to? Like, Mona, please get a whole new cast with some real life issues, some real life drama, so you can bring back the realness to this show. Some of it, I know how reality TV works. Like I told you, I've been to, like I said, it was a low budget, pilot that my cousin was shopping around, but I know how they do it. I know how they set you up to film, and you're gonna meet up with this person at this place, and y'all gonna talk about this, and then they they film your reactions. So the reactions be real because they set certain people up to meet certain places, and then they tell one person to bring up this subject, and the other person don't even know that you're going to bring up this subject or spill some tea when y'all meet up, and then, of course, the person going to be mad or whatever, and then there you go, your drama. But all this contrived shit, coming to find out people are actors, or you don't hire people with, with criminal backgrounds just to spice up the show. I'm just not here for it. And I just don't want this to be a long video. I know it is already, but that's just how I feel, y'all. That's not to say that I don't watch the show. That's not to say that I won't review the show. And it's not to say I don't enjoy the show, but I just miss the authenticity of the show. And if you guys feel the same way, please write that down in the comments. Yes, y'all, I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, trying to, get everything ready. I'm trying to hopefully get to a point where I can start with the Braxtons and pick up some more other shows. And also, I want to have a new segment on my channel called Talk Back. It's either gonna be Talk Back or Clap Back, where we talk about issues and I bring up the subject and then we discuss it in the comments, or we clap back at something that's going on in the news or in the entertainment news, or however you want to do it. So yeah, so anyway, y'all, till next time, peace and love.